Raphael Lavoie cutting the net. Zips it out top. Davies moves it across. Dylan Coghlan lets it rip. Turned away by Nedeljkovic. And he'll cover the rebound. Puck up the wall over the head of Hallam. Held in the line by John Klingberg. Got wrist shot blocked. Hallam looking to move it. Stripped to the puck out high. Here's Jimmy Huntington. He'll drop it off for Agenda. Reinhart trying to play it. Forzak with a wrist shot deflected high in the air. Nedeljkovic loves it and covers it. Now we watch it right from their own end out. They kind of take it zone by zone and been enormously effective. Sharks on the move. Good chance coming down that left wing. And a good shot on from Michael Misa, that second overall pick in the draft back in June.
Well, it holds up high, little turnover, good pressure high, and then it's Misa. You mentioned already a ton of elite prospects here in San Jose with Celebrini, Smith, and now Michael Misa.
Puck out of the point for Cormier. Uchas moving it down. Losapovalov centered it, and Lavoie put it off the outside of the net. Quick forming passing play by the Golden Knights. Bumped by Uchas, held in by Schwitt. Forzak a long wrist shot and a glove save by Nedeljkovic. Everything's compacted now. Of course, they get the Olympic break this year and the Four Nations last season. Nedeljkovic to squeeze, and that's how it's going to be every other year, it seems, now in the NHL. With Hutton finds Kolesar. Works it to Korczak. Wrist shot, and Nedeljkovic clear view of that long-range wrister. Skinner to Darnay. Dickinson, long wrist shot, got tipped, and a nice save made by Lindbaum. Golden Knights will have their home preseason opener Tuesday night against the LA Kings. Hallam drops it. Megna's wrist shot, saved Nedeljkovic. For Bennett, centered it off the skate of Hallam. Throughout the exhibition games, throughout practices here in the preseason, and how close are some players to maybe breaking into the lineup? How far away are others? Backhanded in from long range. Outlet pass on the money to Anthony Vincent. Wrist shot, and Lindbaum get a piece of that. For real?
Thought I'd throw that in there. Yeah.
I don't think that's possible.
But certainly, okay. He heard a lot about his speed. It is evident here in this game.
Here is Brett Howden. He'll start it out. Kolesar out high to Hutton. His drive. It's turned away down low. Uchas bumped off the play by Klingberg. Well, I know Bruce Cassidy mentioned the other day, Shane, he feels like that trio, Sissons, Howden, and Kolesar, really could be a forechecking force for his team. That's something they're looking to build on this year, as a pass from Kurashev across is just out of the reach of Klingberg, who had jumped into the rush.
Oh, bring pressure, right? And be that type of line that can bring energy to the team. They, kind of.
Coghlan trying to get out again. Now out at the point, along a wrist shot, and gloved down by Lindbaum from Samsonov late in the regular season into the playoffs. Graf into the offensive zone. Flings it on net. Lindbaum got a piece of it. 11th pick overall in the 2024 draft. Wrist shot deflected wide off the stick of Darnay, and Cormier to start it back for Vegas. Pass didn't make it up ahead. Picked off. Shot on. Save made by Lindbaum. He denied Musty.
A quick developing play. Great little passing. A Smith little backhand kind of sets up Musty to walk into that one-timer right in the prime area, right above the hash marks. Great job by Lindbaum. And
Al Hutton, a wrist shot blocked. Tyler Toffoli racing up ice, trying to get a step on Coghlan. Toffoli with a chance, and Lindbaum and a shoulder on that. Misa centers, Toffoli gloves, and a save Lindbaum. Puck down. Sharks emerge with possession, and John Klingberg walks the line along. Rush shot, score! John Klingberg, it didn't take long on the power play, 7 seconds.
What he does so well is ability to walk the line. It's right back to the point. Watch, head up all the way, walks, sees a lane, and knows where he's going to place that shot. Able to rip that, just kind of float it in, elevates it. It goes right to the top corner past the blocker of Lindbaum. And the Sharks on the power play. John Klingberg gives them the 1-0 lead.
San Jose to bolster their defense core in the offseason. Reinhart with a wrist shot turned away. Aaron Aiden get a lot on that clearing attempt. Holtz across for Kolesar. Into the middle, it's for Banitz. Hutton along, wrist shot, tip. Save made by Nedeljkovic.
It was a shot from the point. Hunt does a good job. You can see there's that open lane with Howden in front, and here's Lane.
Feeds it down a little bit deeper. 100 minutes ago in the power play for the VGK. Top of all centering pass. Blocked out low by Clayton, and he just plays it into Nedeljkovic. Pass blocked down low. The Sharks penalty kill is able to get the job done. Smith was serving the bench minor for too many men. Kurashev has a step on Cormier. Save made Lindmont. Vikman. Oh, terrific work. And good work in net. Doing a difficult first day for Jesper Vikman in net for the VGK. The Golden Knights Broadcast Network is presented by Palms Casino Resort. And Yamava. Michael Misa turning on the Jets for the Sharks. Here's Toffoli looking. Walks into the middle. His shot turned away by Vikman. And roll away from Reinhart. Puck off the inboards for Huntington. He'll keep it moving for Clayton. Cagnoni out high. Shot save made by Vikman with a right pad. That puck's still loose. 1 minute to go in the second period. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. It's a delayed penalty on Vegas. Will Smith pulls up. Looking for a trailer. Finds Dickinson. Who centered a tip score. Jeff Skinner. Nice passing play. All during a delayed penalty on the Golden Knights. And it's 2-0 San Jose.
Well, San Jose stepped up their level of play here in the second period and hit it with a stretch pass right from the far end. Kurashev, little bank pass up to Smith, and he finds the young defenseman Dickinson coming and makes a great play to the front. Little tap in as Skinner gets body position in front. There's Skinner. You see how it gets inside on Davies, just presents his stick. A great play by Sam Dickinson, and the Sharks grab one late here to grab the 2-0.
Graf, Dickinson a one-timer, blocked by Megna, trying to spring Holtz out of the box. Here he comes, Holtz in alone, and a save made by Nedeljkovic.
What a sequence of plays. This is a great pass by Megna. He just waits, Holtz finds it in, great opportunity, big save at one end as Nedeljkovic stands tall as he stops Holtz just with the left pad, and again the other way, so it'll stop Chuck as Vikman makes a good.
Reinhart, Hutton, and Coghlan on the ice. Sharks win the draw. Dickinson flips it out. Toffoli stick handling throw for the empty netter. It's 3-0 with 42 seconds left.
Oh, tough play, a little bouncing puck. Toffoli, the veteran, coming down, and a little move is, yeah, it is. There's the flip, is kind of little backspin as it stops on Coghlan, and not much you can do there. You kind of just stand still.
Ronberg runs it in. Battle for the puck behind the San Jose net. Hallam moves it off to Megna. And that will do it. It's a shutout for Alex Nedeljkovic. Turned away all 24 Vegas shots tonight. And the Sharks